And among all other things asylum seekers have to worry about, COVID-19 remains near the worst of it. However, as our own Luis Lopez reports, one local center is doing something about it.
When coming into the country, there are plenty of issues that undocumented immigrants will have to deal with. But COVID-19 is one of the biggest issues they will have. Thankfully, local resource centers, like the Regional Center for Border Health, are able to help.
With so many people in one location, one might think that COVID would spread easily among those coming into the U.S. However, as migrants come, Border Patrol is directing them to the right resources. One major center for resources is at the Regional Center for Border Health in Somerton, providing COVID tests, vaccines, hotels to quarantine, and even transportation to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. The center says these efforts began earlier this year.
We were just so concerned about COVID, so we didn't know the status, the positive or negative status of these refugees coming through. So then that's when we started working with Border Patrol and came up with this project of testing them before they are testing them and getting them out of Yuma, because Yuma doesn't have the infrastructure for them to be released out into the streets.
One of the reasons they're transporting migrants to Phoenix is to make finding flights out easier. And if undocumented immigrants get out sooner, it puts less of a strain on local resources.
This is a humanitarian effort, but it's also a community service, because we want to make sure that these people are testing negative and then getting them out of Yuma as soon as possible and reunited with their families or their sponsor wherever they're going.
While the center is currently paying from its own pocket to provide these resources, they say they want to continue providing these services if they could get money from the federal government.
We are working with FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to get some reimbursement for the money that we've expended. However, there's a lot of in-kind support that our staff is doing, and that's just something that we're doing as a community service and as a in a humanitarian.
The center also tells us that their migrant positivity rate is low, sitting at just over 1%. Reporting from Somerton, I'm Luis Lopez, 13 on your side.
Luis, thank you. And El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents prevented more than 50 pounds of methamphetamine from hitting the streets. Agents say it started with a traffic stop on Interstate 10 near Indio around 1:30 Wednesday morning. After questioning the driver, Border Patrol called in the Indio Police Department's K-9 team. Agents say the man was carrying more than 52 pounds of the drug. The meth has an estimated street value of nearly $144,000. Border Patrol says the driver also admitted to having more than $8,500 in cash.